Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Drafts Guru. If you like the video, sub and subscribe. It don't cost a dime. So, mañana we have the Combine starting. Tomorrow we have, it's going to be DL, defensive linemen, and linebackers. So get your popcorn ready, man. You're going to see a show. Abdul Carter said he's not working out. His phantom shoulder injury that saying he got, I think, playing against Oregon. No, he said I think he got it for Boise State. I know he's not working out. We got to see. It seems like we're back to like some of the biggest stars not working out, it seems. I don't consider him one of the biggest stars, but I know Shedeur Sanders said he's not working out. And honestly, man, that's just going to hurt him because I can see him taking a tumble, man. I really can. You got to realize, man, like these NFL owners, they're billionaires, man. They don't want to deal with your shit with Lil Wayne rapping. No, they don't want to deal with your father. They don't. You got millions, they got billions. So, and you're probably also going to dictate where they go. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a wrap-up show of the Combine at night. Tomorrow morning, I'll probably be coming out with 2 more sleepers. And since I'm going to be working my sleepers with what positions are going on in the Combine that day. So tomorrow, I'll be doing a couple of videos in the morning of sleepers. Then I'll also be doing a video of guys to keep an eye, the lookout for, a preview of the day's Combine, and then a wrap-up show tomorrow night. All right. Right now, Sleeper, Part 10 edition, David Walker, linebacker/edge, Central Arkansas Bears, 31 sacks to his credit. That's right, 31 sacks in 3 years of play. 6'2", 260. I've given you him already. In my opinion, he's just one of these guys in this crazy edge class, man. I don't even know if I said it. I always forget to say it. If you like the video, subscribe. It don't cost a dime. But, yo, this kid is just one of, let me tell you something. At the end of day 3, so you're going to have about 90-ish, about 90 to 100 draft picks that have been, kids that have been drafted at the end of day 3. Out of those 100 kids, don't be shocked. You see like 30 defensive linemen drafted. That's how many kids have grades, draftable grades. And there's even more that there's going to be on day 3, which is rounds 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. This kid, man, like I said, this past season, he had 11 sacks, 4 forced fumbles. I'd like to see if he is actually 6'2". He's probably more closer to 6'1" than 6'2". We all, if anyone's ever played a sport, bro, you know they play with the heights and the weights. They make you look bigger. It's ironic through this period. Guys have gained inches, guys have lost inches. Me personally, I think he would be a better 3-4 outside linebacker. So a team like the Ravens, a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers, this kid would fit right in. Or if he goes to a 4-3 team, don't be shocked if he can play linebacker and then be a situational pass rusher. There's nothing wrong with that. Last year, I gave you guys Chop Robinson, and I could be mistaken, but I think he was either first or second in the league with sacks last year. I gave you Jonah Ellis, man, as a sleeper last year. His father played for the Detroit Lions. Luther Ellis, but you guys don't. About like 95% of guys don't even watch football. He was in the top 10 rookies with sacks last year. Bro, there's more to the draft than round one. If you want a channel that's going to talk about Austin Gentry, this ain't it. Yo, my two top defensive ends, and they're fighting. They're fighting right off the bat. I'm telling you right now, tomorrow, my two top defensive ends are going to be either Mikael Williams out of Georgia or Pierce from Tennessee. It's either David Pierce or Justin Pierce. I get confused. Like I said, I got 701 names going around in my head. That's who I have locked in as one of those two cats are going to be my number one edge. My linebackers, most likely, it's either going to, like I said, I haven't released my top 10 yet. I'm going to be putting out 30 guys, 30 per position. My linebackers, it's either going to be Abdul Carter, number one. Yeah, I don't see anyone overtaking him, bro. Then I probably Jihad Campbell, 2, and then Jalen Walker from Georgia. He's 3. Like I said, people, I view the draft differently. I view players differently. Abdul Carter is not an edge. Remember, you heard that here. If we've learned anything from the Micah Parsons experiment, he's going to wear down, he's going to get beat up on, and he's not going to produce like he can. Don't take my word for it. Go back to 2024 and watch Penn State's first 3 games of the season. They had Abdul Carter at edge, and he got shut down because now he's playing up against big offensive tackles. He's getting chipped by tight ends, chipped by running backs. They threw him back to linebacker, and 12 sacks. But yet, we're going to call this kid an edge. Knock yourself out, bro. But if you haven't learned anything from the Micah Parsons experience, that's why, like I said, I like my edges. I want my edge to be 6'6", 270. Those are far few and in between. But those 2 guys I mentioned, Mikael Williams and Pierce out of Tennessee, they got everything. One of those 4 to 12, I'd be doing backflips. I also like Mike Green a lot from Marshall. Another kid, David, I can't even pronounce his last name, Izukawawi. I mean, I can't, from Boston College. He's another kid that is not getting the love. Antoine Powell Ryland from Virginia Tech, bro. Shamar Stewart, Texas A&M. I'll take him in a heartbeat. 6'6", 290, shredded. Only 2 sacks, but he had like 44 pressures. Landon Jackson out of Arkansas, 6'7", 290. He has that weird thing where like he has no hair, so he looks kind of like a weirdo. I take that back, man. He just has that condition that his body doesn't grow hair, so he just has a look to him. You know what I'm trying to say? Yo, get some fucking, excuse my language, just, get some eyebrows tattooed. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say? Women do it all the time. Bro, it's a sick defensive end class. It's a sick defensive tackle class. Day 3, there are so many big-bodied space eaters. Listen, besides Deion Walker from Kentucky, who's 6'7", 360-ish, he's going to diet down and weigh less tomorrow. Bro, that kid played 360 plus, man. He played 1, he played 3, he played 5, he played stand-up 5. That's how athletic he is. And 2024, he had decent film, but his film wasn't as good as 2023. So I just challenge, man. Go out there, watch his 2023 film. And in my opinion, he seems like he's fallen to maybe a day 3 pick, but with the right coaching, he's going to make a linebacker really, really happy, man. And he can get some field, bro. He had like 5 sacks last year in 2024. I believe in 2023. That size, he had 8 sacks. What do I know? So I'm going to be coming out either later on or tomorrow. 2 more sleepers. I'll give you a linebacker and I'll give you a defensive lineman to coincide with tomorrow. Start of the combine. But like I said, man, you want to fuck with these so-called draft experts. Ask them who they like in 2026. Watch their heads go boom. They don't even know what they got in 2025. But ask that question, man. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO for life. Also, you got to subscribe to the Fiscal Report, Cowboys Corner. Got 5th quarter Cowboys, usually Mondays, Fridays, Cowboys champs, Cowboys fiend. He's out there looking for a backup quarterback. I mean, I throw $1 million to Will Greer. This year, I'm not worried about a backup quarterback for the Cowboys. I'm not. If this team had Pro Bowlers on if this team had Pro Bowlers at every single position. Also, 1980s Cowboys, subscribe. Listen, man, if this team had Pro Bowlers at every position and was gonna be in contention for a championship, I'd be like the first one to say your backup quarterback could be one of the most important positions. But I'm sorry, when my team is missing half their players, I can't worry about a backup quarterback. I gave you a sleeper quarterback the other day, Rourke out of Indiana. Also, another kid, I'll give him Saturday morning. Over and out.